back to the dealership we go. Here at Fox Acura of Ann Arbor. So back here with the Integra again. Why am I back here? So the reason I'm back, because I got my resonator installed on my car. When we were up under the car, we saw what may be an oil leak.
On top of that.
Where'd you say it's at?
The black connector on the side of the starter. That looks pretty fresh.
Alright, gonna have them check that out again. And it's down up under here too, right? Yeah, definitely up under there. Looks like more oil, so Acura coming back at you. So then I was like, oh man, it looked like it was fresh oil. So shout out to my guy Hal. He's the one that found the first oil leak when I put the cap back on. But this time I put the resonator on just to quiet it down just a little bit. So what happened? We saw the oil. He cleaned it up. He said it looks fresh. And while this was going on, like my video caught fire. It's almost at like 50,000 views as I speak now. A couple publications posted about the story. Jalopnik posted it. Car Scoops posted it. So a lot of eyes are on this. So what happened? Honda corporate, they changed their whole tone. Remember when I escalated it, I got a call from the Honda corporate rep that's saying like my manager's going to say the same thing. Now I'm about to get that Gawk 3000 treatment because they look bad right now. So we got to make this right, don't we? So that's why I'm here, for them to make it right. And shout out to Mike, the service manager here. He actually called me with nothing to do, just to call to check up and see about the car, how it's doing. And like the same day, I also got a call from Honda corporate, and there was a case manager. Remember I said I escalated it. It took over a week for them to call me back. So now that they got this pressure on them to do something, they got to make everything right now. And I hate to be the person to do this, but yeah, they want to make it right. And it's really shitty, man, because if I didn't have a YouTube channel, if I didn't have the platform, nothing would have happened. I would be riding around with a scratched tire, and I'll at least have an oil change because they did me right here at Fox Acura. But now that Honda is under pressure, they got to do something to make things right. So also, no shout out to Acura of Troy, but they did pay for my wheel. They paid me $300 to fix that wheel. So shout out to the general manager there. He did what was right. That's what he's supposed to do. So that's all I got to say about them. But I'm here because we got an oil leak because of the work they did. Possibly. I'm not going to say that's definitively. It looks to be an oil leak. That's why I'm here. So the Honda field service tech, they want to take a look at my car. And Honda corporate, they're like, oh, what else is wrong with your car? And I gave them everything. When I'll get to that in just a minute. But before I do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel. Let's jump into it. They got a parking spot made just for me. Value customer parking. Wow, definitely feel value here. So what I got going on here, so I spoke to Mike, the service manager. He wanted me to bring my damaged wheel. So where's the scuff at? Got the scuff over here. So I don't know if they're going to repair it or not, but they told me to bring it, so I did that. So what else did I complain about to them? I just told them everything, which isn't a lot, but for a brand new car, especially an Acura, I wouldn't expect any problems. That's the reason I went with a Japanese brand. I sold my German car to get this, so what the hell? But this still doesn't look right, so I told them that it just doesn't look right. It's not aligned right, so if they can make that perfect, I'll be happy. What else is going on? I had a list, I got it written down, forgot what it says, but I also want these interior rattles fixed. So when I rev to like 4,000, I hear like tinny vibrations in the center of the dashboard. I want that looked at. Also that A-pillar over here, it's just vibrations, and it's basically the resonation of the exhaust bouncing off something, making something rattle. It's not a rattle, more like a buzzing sound, a lot of buzzing going on. So we got a technician from Honda corporate coming here. They're going to look at the car. I am going to get a loaner vehicle. That's what I expect from a luxury car dealership, a loaner vehicle. So while my car is going to be here for some days, I expect I won't have to miss a beat. I got a Maserati at home, and I had to drop my car off way out here, an hour away. So I'm about to drive my car into the service bay and drop it off with them for however long they need it, whatever they need to do to figure out what this oil leak is all about. Because I'm not the only one. Somebody else commented they just dropped their car off for the same thing. And I don't know if it's how many other people are experiencing it. So we're going to let the Honda field service engineer check that out, because apparently it's not mine. And from what I'm reading up on, the Civic Type R's and the Type S's, both of these engines, the 2-liter turbos, are built in Ohio. So the people saying like, yo, Japanese quality, the engines are built in America here. So there's that. But let me get in here, get my car dropped off, and get into the loaner. Do our walk around, just to make sure everything's okay. Only thing is the bumper is not perfect, but we already knew that. Tires are all good, minus that one minor scuff on this tire, or one of these back tires. And that is it. Make sure you guys do that as well. This will be my loaner till they get the Integra looked at. So this is what I actually wanted my Integra in. And this is the 2024 RDX. So this is like the CRV clone, Acura's version of the CRV. I'll probably do a review on it at some point, but this is what we're riding in. The A-Spec package might be fully loaded. Does it got the technology package? I don't know. Let me get home and I'll give you guys an update once I hear one. 7 days later, and I'm back with my Integra Type S. So there indeed was a problem with the engine. So what Acura of Troy did, there was a problem with the work that they did. We should have known that they wouldn't be better than that. But let me go over the whole car and everything that happened. So we had a rep from Honda North America come through and work with the service techs here to take over and fix everything on the car. So let me show you everything that they did fix. So first of all, they fixed the oil leak, and I'll get into what the problem was in just a moment here. And then the second thing, the bumper alignment is better, much better. Let me go on the other side. Still not perfect, but I'm at least happy with this one. This is much better than what it was. And they had to finagle with this thing for quite some time because it's a pain to get this thing aligned, but it is much better. You can't, unless you look hard on it, you can't really tell that it's misaligned. Actually, it's really not misaligned because before it was like it'll get real tight up in here. Now it's got a consistent gap going in there. It's a little bit tighter at the bottom, but I can live with that. That's much better. Definitely much, much better. What else did I have them? They asked me what they could do to help, and I gave them the whole spiel. The interior rattles, I don't think they did anything about that. We'll tell once we go on the drive, but I don't think they did anything. They said it was from the exhaust, which I knew it was the exhaust, but it's not that bad, to be honest. But there was like, what issues do I have with the car? That was one of the things. Probably still going to hear it. So I doubt they put any kind of insulation, any felt to stop the plastic or whatever the resonance is to get the buzzing to calm down. In the back of the car, we got a brand new wheel. And they mounted my tire on here. So they ordered a brand new wheel. Yeah, got a brand new wheel from Honda. They got it mounted by Fox Acura here in Ann Arbor. Let's see if they damaged one of my wheels here. Of course they didn't damage my wheels. They didn't blame anything on me. They've been nothing less than stellar here. They made it right. So let me talk about the engine. So the problem was the valve cover, it wasn't sealed properly. So they got some goop on there to seal the engine cover on. So the valve cover, somebody from Acura of Troy, they got some of the sealant or the sealer. They showed me a picture. I don't have that picture to show you guys, but it was where it was not supposed to be. So this was on the driver's side of the valve cover. So they basically had to take the valve cover off and reseal the engine. So now it should not leak at all anymore. So I'm taken care of on that account. So huge shout out to Acura of Ann Arbor, Fox Acura of Ann Arbor. So this additional work, because I told you all, the first fix to rebuild the engine, the heads of the engine, that was about $6,000 worth of work. So today, additionally, this would have been, I think it was either $740 or $940 what I saw in the paperwork that Fox Acura would have to pay, but they're going to be reimbursed by warranty. So this is almost $7,000 worth of work for an oil leak and a misaligned bumper. So I'm glad I got that sorted out, but let's get my deeper thoughts on this whole situation here. Got to be more careful. Got sidetracked at another dealership looking for a car for my wife. But so my final thoughts on this. So I'm aware that there's PR reasons that Fox Acura did as much as they did. But I believe, in my honest opinion, since I dealt with them in the past, they went above and beyond. They would have done the same thing just because that's the nature of their dealership. So it's a smart thing to do. I would have done the same thing as well. But there's a reason I chose them besides Acura of Troy, which I will never do business with ever again, and Jeffrey Acura, which I bought my gray Integra from, and is much closer than Fox Acura in Ann Arbor, but they charge markup on these. I actually went to Jeffrey Acura to buy this same car. They had another demo, same thing with less options, but it cost more money because they added so many things and they just added extra markup. So when dealerships do things like that, that's just, I don't know, it's kind of scummy in my opinion. So I'd rather choose them because they sell their cars at MSRP. Even all of their Integra Type S's have always been at MSRP. So now that I got that out of the way, they did go above and beyond. But what I noticed, because now let me get on Honda corporate, because Fox Acura, they did everything phenomenally. A+ across the board. Everything they did, they just made me feel special going there. Honda corporate, initially, when I reached out to them, they told me to talk to the dealership, which is Acura of Troy, because I had a plethora of issues coming on. I had the bumper, everything I got fixed here, even the clear coat paint issue. Like, this dealership fixed all of that stuff. And it was like, they just did it with no problems there was no problem for them to fix it. So Honda corporate told me to deal with the dealerships. And I told them, no, that's not good enough for me. Like, I want to escalate and talk to a manager. I didn't hear from anybody else from Honda corporate for over a week. And that's unacceptable for me. Like, when you say I want to talk to a manager, I know like some people are nitpicking, but this was a serious issue to me. And they took it as a serious issue too, once they saw the video. And that's what I do not like. They treated me like garbage until they saw the video. Now they want to do the right thing because the spotlight is on them. So they had to do the right thing. That's why I got this new tire, because they want to look good. And I understand why they would do that, but they only did it because they look so bad to the Acura of Troy. And I don't like that, because had I not put a video out there, were I not an influencer, if people want to call me that, I don't call myself an influencer. And for people that never met me, I'm a quality engineer. So I do this line of work. This is what I do to make my living. This is how I afford these cars. And I'm not a YouTuber yet. So YouTube doesn't pay my bills. My 9 to 5 does. I've been a quality engineer. I've been engineering for over a decade now. So that's how I pay my bills. People, they saw me in the hoodie and wearing sweatpants. They thought I was a thug, but I'm a professional. I've been an engineer for years. But yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. But anyway, Honda, I didn't like that. Because had that video, had Jalopnik not have posted that, had Car Scoops not have posted that, had this not been a big deal on Reddit, and I can't even read all the comments, man. It becomes overwhelming. Like, people making assumptions about you that don't know you. I didn't even read the comments on those. I read all the comments on my own video, but I got so many people that aren't my subscribers. My subscribers can get the gist of me. Like, they get the feeling of me. I've been doing this for like 4 years. This is a hobby and I love it. So I want to take you all on the journey with me, because this is what I do with my cars. The long term, this is my long-term review on the car. And if a car does something I don't like, I'm going to report it. So that's what I'm doing. I wasn't making content to like start this guy is messing with me. Like, no, that was real. And I just pulled out the camera just to show y'all what I'm dealing with. Because I thought it was wild. Like, I never thought some crap like that would have happened. Because I only like dealing with dealerships on recommendation, or dealerships that I have dealt with before. I bought this car from Acura of Troy, so I reward them with the service business. But I got to do my due diligence, read those reviews. If you ain't got a 4.5 star review on your dealership, I ain't coming. And always take pictures of your car. But yeah, Honda did what was right at the wrong time. I think they should have had the same energy initially. They told me I was on my own to fix the tire, which the dealership should have paid for, which they did send me a check for that, the rim that they messed up. So we're clear on that. So I just think it's the customer service has got to be better. Like, and I understand you got protocols and things, but you got to have some kind of customer care. Like, they just treated me like nothing. Like, oh, that's on you, that happened. Oh well, too bad. They didn't hear back from nobody till the video caught traction. And yeah, man, that's all I gotta say on that. I'm not happy about the whole ordeal. Like, I've been without this car for so long. It's like, and my feelings towards this car have changed. This was supposed to be my car to keep forever, long term, because it's so perfect for me. But having to deal with corporate, if I didn't have that video, I would have been SOL, unfortunately. And that's not a good feeling to have. Like, they should treat, how I got treated this time is how they should always treat customers. That wheel was extra, but they owed me the wheel. But they nobody should be treated like that. That's terrible. Like, the guy should be fired. He's still on the website. Like, nobody, what was the penalty for that? Like, I think he should have been terminated. That was just horrible. But we're past that now. Got my car back. I'm happy with what Fox Acura Van Arbor did to my car. So now I can move forward, continue making content as I have been. And now I can stop making these videos about this car, because I got like 6 videos for other cars that I can't even post, because this has to be, these videos have to go out, because I got to get the content out and give you guys an update as soon as possible, because it's a hot topic. Why wouldn't I? So hopefully I don't see any more issues with this car during the duration of it. And yes, some of these cars do have bumper alignments, but mine, I got a video, a reel, when I first saw the car before the illuminated badge was put on. My bumper wasn't that bad. It was only messed up after the illuminated Acura emblem got put on. So now it's much better. I'm happy about the fitment of that. I haven't heard the drone noise yet, but I've been talking to you all. It's only around 4,000 RPM. I can hear the rattles in the center of the dash. And sometimes when I drive on the passenger side A pillar, driver side B pillar. But with all that being said, do you guys still want to see content with me and this Integra Type S? Because to be honest, at this moment right here, right now, I'm not feeling it. Because if you don't stand behind your product and if you treat your customers like that, why should I be promoting your product? This is me. Every video I do is a promotion for Honda/Acura, and for them to treat anybody like that, not just me, anybody like that, that's a disservice to their customers. Nobody should be treated like the way I was from the Acura of Troy dealership, which was terrible. But I'm honestly more disappointed with corporate. They just did nothing initially until the fire hit that ass. So that's just being honest. So they had to do something so they wouldn't look as bad. And it's clear to see that. And that's just not cool with me at all. So drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think I should do. I'm going to think on it, what I'm about to do. Still going to put out more content as I can. But like I said, I got so many other videos in the queue. No pun intended. I got another car, my Miata mods coming for that. Stuck in customs though. But I just got so much more content I got to put out there. If you want to see more of this car, drop a comment. Let me know. But with that being said, I'm Q checking out, hoping to turn a new leaf, put this in the past where I can just move forward and not focus on that. Because I'm not a person that deals with drama. Like, I can't stand drama. I just want to live a normal life, get back to what I've been doing. And that's it, man. That's all I got to say about that. Thank y'all for watching this video, and drive safe out there. Peace out.